Right, in this video we're going to show you how to change the bottom arm on your Range Rover L405. It's actually the same on the Range Rover Sport L494 and the Discovery 5. Now, on your front suspension you actually have two suspension arms. Now, this one here, this bush wears in this front one, this rubber bush wears. We went to the MOT station because on our car, when we turned, there was a sort of knocking noise, like the tyres were fighting. And the MOT guy put it on and said, you've got wear in the bush. So we've replaced these front arms and we've still got the problem. So we are now doing the second arm. So just to be clear, the front arm goes right from the front corner in, and this second arm goes underneath, it's hard to see, goes underneath the bottom into the middle. So this one is going exactly 90 degrees to the direction that you drive the car at. Now, we have just taken these off. So in this video, we're going to show you how we took these off. Now, the bushes seem much smaller and actually there's less room for them to wear. It's this bottom ball joint. Now, this one was actually quite tight. That one's not too bad. But this other one we took off, which actually looks a lot older, doesn't it? It looks like maybe that was older on the car. This bottom joint is completely wobbling around. So I hope that is our issue. Right, let's get on and start taking the car apart. Right, so we need to get our 36mm socket. Have you got enough room there? You might have to take the handle off the camera. Let's see, have you got enough? Yeah. So let's have a look. We've got a big extension on this. Let's see if that'll come. They haven't been too bad though. Right, there we go. Right, now, it's got a funny little bit on the end of the nut. Now, I'm inclined to wind this out a few turns, but leave it there. I'm going to leave that there now. That's loose, as you can see now. So I'm going to leave that for the minute. Now, next I'm going to take this one out. So notice the bolt comes from the back to the front. Let me get the impact driver on that. And let's get this one out. Right, we're going to get the 18mm impact driver on this side. Okay, right, let's put those two back together. So now you can see the suspension arm is not fighting it. Now, I think we're going to put the jack under this bottom bit of this arm and see if we can jack up on here and see if it loosens this here. Well, I'm now going to jack on here, and you can see jacking that up. Right, so the weight should be off that now. Right, let me see if I just give it a knock, see if that helps. Right, let's just take a bit more weight on here. It's off the axle stand now, isn't it? Yeah. So the weight of the car is on here. So it's under there. I'm just going to give it a bit of a knock. I don't think this will do it, but we'll try. Right. So, you can buy from eBay for around £30 these heavy-duty ball joint splitters. Now, on the other side, believe it or not, we've got the other side up, and we just jacked on that arm, and it came off. No problem. But as luck would have it, for the video, it's not going to do it. But that's better because we can show you. So, try jacking the arm. I reckon it will work half the time. So, obviously, this pivots about this middle, and what we're going to do is when we tighten here, when that pushes that, this side gets pushed apart, that other end will push together and you've got this cup. So let's see if I can get this in under here. Right, let's have a look, we're all safe. Right, that's going to go in there, around the ball joint. It's going to mash the rubber, I would imagine. Well, let me lube this up a bit. Let's spray a load of WD-40 over that rubber to stop it biting into that rubber. Right, and let's have another go. See if that's better, look. Right, and then that cup at the bottom is going to sit over that. And we can wind that cup up. Let's have a bit of that up. Okay, let's try and keep everything parallel. Right, let's wind that one down a bit. Okay, right, let's give it a little tap in. Right, we can tighten this bottom one up a bit as well if we want. Like this. Right now, angle-wise, I want to try and get the jack in. If I move it sideways, will I have room to get the jack in if I need some extra force there? Right, let's just tighten that one up first. Okay, that's tight. Right, now let's have a go. Right, 24mm spanner on this. Let's start getting some pressure on this. Oh, something felt like it was doing something. No, it hasn't gone yet though, has it? No. Now, we may have to give it a bit of a... Alright, let's get the jack under here as well. Let's put the pressure of the jack on it and this, and then we'll hammer on this end. Right, so we've got that sort of jam. We've got some weight, but it's quite hard. That might slip off there, so we'll take it easy. And then we're going to try and give a shock on the end of here. Just about got enough height. Whoa! There you go. Get it all set up and you're away to go. Right, so we've got that. It's off, that's off. Let's just get this back one off now. So we've got the 21mm spanner there. Alicia's filming from above. There's enough room to get you. Right, and this cage nut is slightly different to the other. So this cage nut, if you can see there, Alicia, it's got like those two prongs there. It's almost like Y shape. Okay, and then did that bolt go all the way out? There you go, that bolt pulls out, look. So that bolt has got the lead in on it. So I'm going to put that back on that one. Okay, so we don't get those mixed up. And that arm should... Right, so it's in the ball joint... In the ball joint under there. If I can pull the bottom of this out. Give me room to get that bottom arm.
That top one's coming out.
Right, there you go. And then that. And careful when you're pulling on this drive shaft. You don't want to pull your drive shaft CV joint out. But let's have a look at this one, shall we, Alicia?
Yeah.
Now, that one's better than the other. That's a little tighter. But we'll get all new bottom arms on, and then at least we know that's all good. The reverse is obviously the same as that. So good luck with your bottom arms. The new suspension arms have arrived. Now on the parts catalogue, these seem to only apply to the L405. So check they're right for your car. But this is the left-hand one, 78478. And this is the right-hand one, 78476. I don't know why they couldn't have designed them to be, because look, they're nearly straight. Look, they could have been. Why they couldn't have designed that to be common across the two sides, I don't know. But that's for Land Rover engineering to tell me. Right, let's get this on. Right, putting it all back together, it actually goes together really easily. We're going to get this one in first, pointing down. Just put the nut on loosely. Then you'll get the back one in because you've got full degree of movement there. And then lastly, to get the strut fork on, put the jack under the hub and move the hub up so that you're all in line with that bolt hole. One tip, sometimes you're lucky and when you do this big 36mm nut up here, sometimes the taper will bite. But sometimes you'll just spin this whole joint. If you do that, what you've got to do is put an Allen key inside here and just use mole grips or a wrench on the 36mm nut. Hold the Allen key and that will just stop that spinning until it gets tight, and then put your big socket back on. But they're actually quite easy to do. I just noticed it has got an L in the end there. So you've also got that there. Check you've got left and right on those. Right, let's get this on. Right, there you go. He's in now. Give him a gentle tap there. And we need to push on that bottom. Did that go in?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, now lined up are we, Alicia?
It's looking quite good.
It's looking quite good, is it? That was one in. Right, now for the second one. Now this is where you might be lucky, or you might just need to put the jack.
Oh, that's close.
It's close, but I'm not strong enough. More can nearly feel it. I think that's lined up. Okay, alright. That's it. Tighten those bolts up. Make sure you get this nut tight. We'll have a go at that in a second. Right. Let's see how tight we can get this by hand. Hopefully that taper will bite. The new ones bite quite well because they're quite stiff, those ball joints. Right, that feels like it's got it. Right, let's see if we can get this tight. Oh yes, he's got it, so no need to put the Allen key in the middle. There we go, bottom arms done.